challengers from Denton, Texas, weighing in at a combined weight of 690 pounds, Kevin, Kerry, and David Von Erich.
Look at my beautiful brothers.
The Von Erichs are the greatest family in the history of wrestling.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and Happy New Year to all of you out there. Hope you guys are having a good New Year's so far. Today is January 1st of the new year 2024. So I wish you all nothing but the best going into the new year. Hope it brings you a lot of love, a lot of happiness, greatness. So let's all try to have a very good and happy 2024. But welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on The Iron Claw. And the film stars Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, Harris Dickinson, Maura Tierney, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, Holt McCallany, and Lily James. The film is based on a true story, of course, of the Von Erich family. It tells the story of the Von Erich brothers, Kevin and Kerry and David Von Erich. The brothers, made a name for themselves in the world of professional wrestling. And basically, what the film is about is it's about the brothers, and they make history in the world of professional wrestling in the early 80s. The Von Erichs were there. This was, way before, my time. But, not too familiar with the Von Erich family, but I have heard, so many stories about the Von Erichs. And pretty much, it follows Kevin Von Erich, who is played by Zac Efron, which I thought Zac Efron, did a good job in the role of Kevin Von Erich. I'm not a huge Zac Efron fan, but I thought he was very good here. And, just follows the brothers, in, professional wrestling in the 80s. They're trained by their father and coach, Jack Fritz Von Erich, who is played by Holt McCallany. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And, it just showcases, the family, there, and also Kevin Von Erich meeting his wife, Pam, who is played by Lily James. And it goes into, of course, the Von Erich curse that, killed their oldest brother, Jack Jr., as a child. So, there's a scene where Kevin is describing that to Pam, played by Lily James. And this whole curse was supposedly brought on by their father, changing his last name from Dickinson, because the family with that name had suffered constant tragedies in their lives. And it also follows Kevin Von Erich fighting Harley Race, who was the world champion at that time. And I thought the actor that they chose to portray Harley Race was good, and it looked really like Harley Race. The actor looked really identical to Harley Race. So and then it goes into the brothers defeating the Fabulous Freebirds, for the six-man tag team championship. And this was in 1983. This was the WCWA title, and basically later on it was billed as the NWA World Six-Man Tag Team Championship. So this is all taking place in Texas. So and then it goes into, of course, the tragedy of, David Von Erich dying, and also Kerry, passing away. But overall, it was a very good movie. It was very well written, and I thought the portrayals from the characters, Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen, and Harris Dickinson, I thought were really well. Loved the chemistry of the brothers on screen. Maura Tierney, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She plays their mother. Thought, she did a good job in the role. Of course, I only remember her from Lie a Liar, the Jim Carrey film, she was in. But I thought she did a good job. You got Holt McCallany. I thought he did a pretty good job portraying, the father, Fritz Von Erich. You have a little appearance by Chavo Guerrero, and he plays Edward the Sheik Farhat. So he's there, makes a little cameo appearance. You got, of course, the Hollywood hunk, Ryan Nemeth. If you watch AEW, he goes by the Hollywood hunk. He ends up playing Gino Hernandez. So good to see Ryan Nemeth in there. Of course, you got MJF in there. MJF portrays Lance Von Erich, and MJF is one of the executive producers of the film. He's in the film for 3 seconds. He's a quick blink. If you don't see him, it's a quick blink and you'll miss him. So, but he was in there. And of course, the name of the title, the Iron Claw, comes from the Von Erich's finisher, the Iron Claw, which they use. But overall, like I said, the Iron Claw, very good movie, good story of, the Von Erichs. The cinematography was done really well. It gave the vibe of that time, 70s, early 80s type of vibe. Overall, it's worth watching. If you're a fan of professional wrestling and, the Von Erichs, if you remember watching the Von Erichs matches, back in the day in the 80s, this one film you got to check out. And, of course, I forgot to mention, it goes into, Kevin, fighting Ric Flair, and also, towards the end of the film, Kevin Von Erich ends up selling World Class Championship Wrestling, which was WCCW, to Jerry Jarrett, of course, Jeff Jarrett's father. He passed away last year in February. And, I really love the ending to the film with Kevin Von Erich and, his two sons. And his two sons and, Kevin made an appearance, I think almost 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, on AEW Dynamite, which was, pretty good. So, of course, they're WWE Hall of Famers. They went into the Hall of Fame in 2009. But The Iron Claw, very good movie. Really enjoyed it. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a little depressing, because of what went on, with the brothers later on, with David and also Kerry Von Erich. But overall, it's worth a watch. It's worth checking out. But anyways, that's it for my review of The Iron Claw. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoy this review. And definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Once again, Happy New Year to all of you. And hope you guys' 2024 will be great. But I will see you all later tonight with the Monday Night Raw review. It's going to be day one. And WWE has been building this first Raw of the new year, day one, feeling like a premium live event. So we'll see how the show goes down tonight. But like I said, see you all later tonight for Monday Night Raw.